Meanwhile, in India's Punjab state security forces foiled a major terror bid as they recovered arms and ammunition in Amritsar city, including a Tiffin bomb with 2 kg RDX and IEDs smuggled from across the border using drones. Frustrated by its failures at fomenting trouble in India, Pakistan is using all tricks in its book to unleash violence in the country. But vigilant Indian security forces have been successfully thwarting all its mischievous agendas.
Bleed India with 1,000 cuts has always been a state policy of Pakistan against India. Following the same strategy, Pakistan, which has failed miserably at subverting peace in India's Jammu and Kashmir, is now trying to hit India from different corners. Recently, security forces in India's Punjab state foiled a major terror bid as they recovered arms and ammunition in Amritsar city, including pistols, 5 hand grenades and a Tiffin bomb with 2 kg RDX and improvised explosive devices smuggled from across the border using drones. According to the report presented by security forces, the IED had 3 initiation mechanisms and a printer circuit board for remote activation, and the bomb would have exploded even on slight mishandling of the Tiffin.
कल शाम ਨੂੰ some recoveries were made in Amritsar rural district ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ hand grenades recover ਹੋਏ हैं, कुछ cartridges recover होए हैं, and the most important recovery is of a what we call a Tiffin box bomb. Tiffin box bomb, a Tiffin box what we will call a improvised explosive device. Our assessment is that this bomb has been delivered through a drone from across the border.
In the recent past, terrorists have upped the game and are using drone technology to infiltrate weapons and attack vital assets and security establishments in India. However, the drone strike at Indian Air Force Base in June this year took things up several notches. India witnessed a glimpse of modern-day drone warfare at 2 unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs drop sophisticated improvised explosive device payloads at the Air Force Base in Jammu. In Punjab too, Pakistan-based and sponsored terror groups have been dropping weapons across the international border for some time now. Indian security agencies have in recent months seen increased activity along the international border in Punjab, with the delivery of drugs and ammunition both increasing and the use of drones to make such deliveries possible across the border.
So this is a very sinister development. This is a very, very sinister development. As you are aware, a lot of terrorist hardware, a lot of pistols, a lot of hand grenades have been coming over the last, you can say, since last 5 years. The present phase of revival of terrorism, it started with the Fidayeen attack on Dinanagar police station in June of 2015. Then we had an attack on Pathankot air base. And this, then we had targeted killings in 2016 and also 17, as you are aware. After that, a lot of modules have been busted from time to time, and recoveries, huge recoveries of weapons, pistols, revolvers, AK-47s, MP9 rifles, guns, etc. have been made. Explosives, detonators, all this has been coming. And we have seen that in the recent past, maybe over the last 2 months, 3 months, there has been increased activity from across the border. So with drones, with this new technology, it is a big security challenge.
As per security forces, foreign-based pro-Khalistani entities like Sikhs for Justice, working in close collaboration with the ISI, are trying to inflict heavy damage on India. On various occasions, the band Sikhs for Justice has made automated phone calls issuing threats to Indian journalists and politicians, asking them to mend their ways or face consequences. Once again, an unverified audio message allegedly by SFJ's Gurpatwant Singh Pannu from an international phone number was circulated claiming to annex Punjab and Delhi from India.
We are campaigning to liberate Punjab from Indian occupation. Once we have Khalistan, we will annex Delhi and we will raise Khalistan flag on Red Fort. Everyone in Delhi has a choice. Stay with us or move on.
The support for Khalistan in India has sunk very low, but terror groups like Sikhs for Justice have been pushing their agenda hard through various platforms with the help of Pakistan's ISI. The pro-Khalistan agenda for a separate homeland has no takers in Punjab, but the cause still survives in Pakistan, where jihadist groups have made common cause with Sikh separatists against their shared enemy, India.